Pakistan is one of the most remarkable countries in the world. With a boundless natural beauty and a deep history, Pakistan is home to some magnificent marvels of the world. However, one part of Pakistan is in desperate need of change, in an area that is too high to reach and far from civilization. Thousands of girls in the Karakorum Mountains of Pakistan are unable to receive their rightful education due to gender inequality and poor government planning. They have no voice, but Americans can provide them a voice by supporting female literacy. From research papers to personal interviews, it has been proven that women's education can eliminate gender inequality and improve the quality of life for all Pakistani border villagers. Today, in 2013, there is an underinvestment in women's education in the Karakorum. There have been negative attitudes towards women since the Taliban have taken over some of these areas. Settled norms and traditions often deprive women of the freedom to which all human beings must be entitled. Most of all, conservative opposition at home and in the community to the education of women has deprived many girls of an education. And education is the only way for women to receive any kind of opportunity. Their families realize this too. Yet, they are unable to go to school. The government can't reach their villages, which are located high in the Karakorum Mountains. And every day, the Taliban destroy these schools, turning them into piles of rubble. In order to enforce their rule, they block girls from receiving an education, and in this way, they prevent conditions from improving in the villages. Some state that girls' education is not an important issue in Pakistan. International agencies should rather focus on providing healthcare to the Pakistani border region people. However, a lack of women's literacy is at the root of this problem. Low literacy levels for women have created a barrier to effective receipt of information about health issues. If education is provided to the women of the region, hygiene and health will be improved and there will be little need to provide health care.
He asked somebody, like, why aren't the kids in school? And the guy said that there wasn't any school in that area. Not have any difficulty trying to enroll girls in our school because I think a lot of parents really recognize that girls' education is extremely important, and they would bring their daughters actually to the school asking that we admit them. Yes, the Taliban have had an impact on education. They've bombed girls' schools, they've burnt girls' schools, they've threatened parents who send their girls to school. So I think they're not for girls' education, and they're trying to do whatever they can to make sure that girls don't get an education. I had a lot of emphasis on gender empowerment in the sense that we would do separate workshops for the girls. We would get people who ran nonprofits in Islamabad to come and speak to the girls about different career paths that they could follow.
To solve the problem regarding women's literacy, young Americans can connect with Pakistani girls' schools by writing letters and sending gifts. By doing so, they will learn that all girls are the same, even if they live thousands of miles away. In one such program called Girls Learn International, high school and middle school students in the U.S. are leading a movement to ensure every girl has access to a quality education. Americans can be reassured that these schools will be self-sustaining since many of these border Pakistani families realize how important an education can be. They know that it is time to make a full-fledged effort towards eliminating women's illiteracy.